Hi guys, I've been practicing and this is my first attempt at a bit of firework. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's not brilliant, I know, but it's my first attempt and I'm actually quite pleased with it. The vine's a bit thick and thin here and there, but I think I've got the idea. So I'm going to give it a go on the real thing. I know really I ought to practice a bit more, but hey, I'm impatient. I just want to get on with it. So let's give it a go. Right, I've laid up the knife with some Sharpie, and then I've marked it out at 1/4 inch intervals, and as you can see I've started with the file. Now it's difficult to see here because I'm sort of sideways to the camera, so I'm trying to get it straight. I can't really put much pressure on it either because the camera's in the way, but you get the idea. Excuse me. And you might see I've put some little notches in already, which I put in with a square file just to get a start, so that this file doesn't slip when you first start it. So I'll just put a little notch in with a square one. Right, that's a start. I'm not going to make them too big. The practice piece was a bit of 1/4, and now I've come to do this. It's actually quite a bit thinner. Now I've flattened it out with the forging process. Let's see if I can show you a bit better. Can't really get the camera to go down much further. Probably best if I take it out and try and show you. Right, there you can see the start of the zigzag pattern. Obviously those have got to be made quite a bit bigger, but I'm going very cautiously. I've now got to put in the thorns just behind the circles, so we need to have a go at that. Unfortunately, my only triangle file is actually pretty knackered. It's as rusty as hell, and the teeth, well, there isn't really any on it. So I'm going to try and get another one and give it a go. Right, here we are. I've managed to get another file. It's not focusing very well, and you can see I've started. It looks a bit of a mess, basically because I've started up this far right hand side, taking out the bits between to actually form the vine pattern. But you can see I've put the thorns in all the way down. And there we go. Half an hour later. Again, it's not focusing very well, and what I should have done, I should have showed you this before I polished it back up again, because it was dull across the top, and it actually showed up better. Now it's shiny, the light's reflecting off it a bit too much, but I think you get the idea. It's come up quite nice. I'm pretty pleased. You can see there some of the marks still left in the rest of the blade have got to come out. But the actual firework I'm pretty pleased with for a first attempt. Literally a first attempt on a proper blade. So there you go. I'm happy with that. Something else I've done today. I cut down the antler, or the antlers, and actually this was the big one. And I don't think it will actually be too big. I thought it was going to be monstrously big on it, but I reckon I could probably get away with it. I still would have to actually take this off. I thought I was going to be able to leave it, but it's sticking out about 90 degrees almost to get the handle right. So I think that will have to come off. And this is the other one, the smaller one. I've taken that end off, and I don't know whether that's going to be okay or whether it might be a little bit too small. So, dilemmas. either one I put on, I'll have to shorten the tang a little bit. But what I might do is do them both and see which one looks best, drill them both out. So anyway, onward and upward for the next part.